Hello, it's Dorian
Bricktron.
I'm part of a build contest with Bricks, Blaze-TM and Legoman 360. We make alternate builds for the new 501st Battle Pack, adding another pack each round. And in this video I'll show you all 4 builds of the second round, for which we agreed to make a speeder using 2 sets. Personally, I think that's the perfect amount of these sets, because you have even numbers of all parts, and with about 200 bricks it is still small enough to build something cool relatively quickly. And you will see we have made some really cool designs, and that is the reason why I couldn't stop myself from having opinions and adding some commentary.
But don't you dare let my opinions influence you. You must decide for yourself which is the best based on your own opinion.
And you can vote your favorite build on Bricks community tab, but first let's have a look at the fine selection in no particular order. Blaze-TM's build is an attack speeder, a 1-seater support unit with plenty of firepower for quick infill and exfiltration operations. The shape reminds of the Night Buzzard with these angled wings, and from the remaining pieces he made 2 side builds which go well together, these barriers or defensive position, with a huge cannon in the middle where you can have your troopers defend a side. And in his video, Blaze-TM says the second build is a tube of leftover pieces only, but I think we all know this is an energy field generator. Bro, you can't fool us. And together they look really great. I would almost say fancy. The build is robust and the pilot can sit further forward or less relaxed with a straight back. Wings can be folded up and are equipped with these sniper rifles, but here it looks more like some very serious wing-mounted blaster cannons. At the rear you can store guns, blasters or other gear, and lots of it. My personal fun fact about this build is when you flip back the rear part and put the pilot in a more flat position, then it almost looks like another famous ship. To read the full lore about this mock, check out Blaze-TM's video and the description, link below. Build instructions available on his Patreon site. Next one is Legoman 360 with his unique Battle Pack Rescue Speeder, or just Rescue Speeder. Also a heavily armed support unit for 1 crew member, but it can transport way more troopers than it seems. Next to the pilot seat there's 2 free clips for gear or blasters, so you could have 2 gunners at the sides, another crew member behind the pilot, and there's space for more. The shape is unusual, almost like a bark, and somehow it reminds me of the Star Destroyer. The large device at the rear is particularly striking. It's a signal light for better visibility during rescue missions, but it could work as a rocket launcher too, and additional lights and blasters are mounted up front. I like to imagine battlefield crippled troopers can be transported under the beacon device comfortably, you just have to fold it backwards. Another cool multi-purpose gadget are these flaps in front of the spring-loaded shooters, like a security system which also functions as a hammerhead ramming device, but, and that's the main purpose, it's also a claw that can be used to grab units or pull wrecked ships out of the battlefield. These side-mounted blaster rigs are easy to remove if you prefer a sleeker look, but I left them on for more firepower. Check out Legoman 360's video, there you will find a link to his rebrickable page for PDF build instructions. And here we have the speeder with the most firepower, the Rapid Support Platform by Bricks. Holy brick, man. This vehicle has 2 seats with protective armor at the front and another seat behind the dual cannon at the rear. In total there's 3 weapon systems and each one is movable. The dual cannon can be raised up and down for anti-aircraft operations. The 2 rocket pods on each side can rotate outwards and also up and down for
ultra-dynamic merciless destruction.
And at the front there's 2 smaller blasters rotating outwards. The 2 front seats are protected with these hinged armor plates, and you can easily flip them up to put in minifigs. Although there's no studs for the rear seat, the gunner doesn't fall out because the construction is tight enough to hold him in place. The spring-loaded shooters at the top are easy to use, and another cool play feature is the bridge mode, where troopers can crawl through. And I found out you can transform it into a mech walking on the small front blasters, but I'm sure that's not intentional. You will find a more detailed look in his own mock video and also the info how to get build instructions. Last one is my Combat Landspeeder with less firepower, but it has the most seats. Since all pieces were used to make that possible, there's not that many play features, but at least there's 2 free clips for gear. Woo! I tried to replicate older Lego speeder designs and the shape is very similar to the Rebel Scout Speeder 7668. For the Technic parts I used the same design as for my mini speeder, this big engine thruster and the cannons. The spring-loaded shooters can be used, but you need to remove the crew. Minifigs can sit facing different directions and there's enough space to carry the backpacks. Seen from above, the interior has some gaps, but these are hardly noticeable when the crew is inside and they can be used to defecate while driving. Convenient. And as always, PDF build instructions on my website, linked below. Yeah, so that was round 2. Here's all of our builds together. Please check out the other builders' channels and their mock videos and decide which one is the best. Follow the link in the video description to get to Brickily Bricks community tab and vote for your favorite build. Thank you for watching and
subscribe.